Hello my sweet friends, Shurma here. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here with me today. It is a fine winter morning and I thought it's just the right time to paint some pale yellow roses in one stroke deco art style. The materials used for today's project are listed over here. I start with a Canson watercolor paper 7 cm by 17 cm in size, and it has a stenciled background with watercolor called lemon tart. The palette for the roses include white acrylic, golden yellow, burnt sienna and burnt umber, and a flat brush number 6. Now here are the roses in the making. I start by blocking a certain area with burnt umber and burnt sienna and add a little dash of golden yellow to it. Now here is the first layer of the rose petals. For the petals, I have loaded the flat brush number 6 with golden yellow and white. A rose plant with soft yellow flowers is always a pleasure to behold because yellow flowers always manage to stand apart, providing subtle yet memorable accents. Yellow roses slowly undergo a color change from yellow to white due to change in weather conditions. Yellow roses represent friendship, joy, and caring. They convey warmth, delight, gladness, and affection, as well as they seem to say, "Good luck to you," and "Please remember me." So here you see me paint the inner part of the rose. You will notice that the burnt sienna, which is just underneath the petals, is adding a color, or rather a hue, to the petals above it. Once I'm happy with the rose number 1, I go ahead and paint another very similar rose just on top of it, and you will see it in a bit. There you go. Do you see the second rose sitting on top of the first one? Now I am trying to paint the third rose, which is looking away from us. So building this rose is slightly different from building the other 2 roses. So the technique is important over here. You might have also noticed that I twist and turn the paper in all directions, whichever way I find it comfortable to paint. And that is perfectly alright. For example, right now I am holding the paper upside down. And that is okay because I find that position very comfortable to paint the rose. Now these are the subtle folds of the top petals of the third rose. Once I am happy with the roses, I go ahead and paint the leaves. The palette for the leaves include olive, burnt umber, burnt sienna and white. Now I start with the main branch of the rose. For doing the branches and the veins, I will be using the liner brush, and for the leaves, I will be using flat brush number 6. For the branches, I am using burnt umber and a bit of white because I want them to be very dark. Now the leaves are done with the flat brush number 6. I have used olive green most of the time. I have added dashes of white and a bit of burnt umber as and when required. You might have noticed that I'm constantly using a scratch paper over the project paper. That is because this is a very light colored painting and the fingerprints show very prominently on the painting in case they have not dried properly. So just in case I spoil the painting, I'm trying to save it by keeping the scratch paper on the painted areas. So here I am just going over the branches to make them more prominent, doing the veins and the vines, which you will see in a bit. Here is a little bud, just a suggestion. Here is the flower center, which I have achieved with golden yellow acrylics, and that is the finished project. Hope you enjoyed painting the pale yellow roses in one stroke deco art style along with me. Please connect with me on my social media handles and I would be very happy to answer all your queries. I will be back soon with many more interesting painting videos. Till then, bye-bye.